How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile, Ancestor League. I'm just going through my gear a little bit and just trying to upgrade everything a little bit at a time. Just because it feels like I need to up my defenses, and it's time to just really look at getting better gear. So let's just do this. And yeah, so we're partying up with a friend today. He's back from vacation, and I think he took a week off, and yet he's still further ahead than me, which is saying something, I guess. But let's get this done real quick. So yeah, so I picked up a Malachite's Loop on my shield. It gives me more power charges. And what else does it give me? It gives me a chance to gain power charge on hit. It gives me increased spell damage per power charge, but I lose all power charges on reaching max power charges, and then I get shocked when I reach max power charges. Which shouldn't matter too much because I have Tempest Shield. Essentially the Tempest Shield makes me immune to shock, so we don't get screwed by the downsides. The only thing that we lose out on is the fact that when we do hit max power charges, we get reset back down to 0. It shouldn't be too much of a big deal just because we're generating power charges so quick. But yeah. So I guess this time around we're just gonna be blasting through some maps. I'm still targeting legions, I think. But for now, I guess we'll just run our friend's map. And we'll just party up today. Oh, I guess we're running mind maps. I don't have too many, but... we can definitely run them. And then we will run it as... I'm gonna save the bestiary, so maybe I'll just take Soul Fight. Get some Nikos done. Or Junes. Junes are nice too, actually. What are you doing for Atlas Tree? Okay, get another map. Oh, it is pretty laggy. Okay. Wow, he's actually so much faster than me with that rig. Okay. So yeah, I think today's just gonna be a chill day, just mapping. Last episode we did a lot of the trials. That was actually really fun. And I'm looking forward to doing more, not the trials, sorry, the tournaments. Trials of the Ancient, is that what it's called? Balls everywhere. This is my build. Balls everywhere. Okay, so I think the way we clear, because I don't have great clear, but the way we do it is we shoot out the balls, and we just run after it, and we just cast Ice Nova as we do it. That's probably going to be the plan. Okay, another... What's special defenses? What's that? That must be something I've gotten in the past, though. Oh, everything leveled up. It's kind of nice. Okay, somehow he just instantly died. I don't know if it's me or him. I don't know who's doing the damage right now. I actually don't know. But let's fully clear out this map. And hopefully today I can... I don't know if I'll hit yellow maps, but at the very least I'll probably complete a good number of our low-tier white maps, if I had to guess. Oh, I'm so slow though. This feels so slow. What's my movement speed? 20? Why does it feel so slow? Okay, I think this map is pretty much done. Let's do the metamorph real quick. Now the metamorphs could be rippy, I'm not sure. But I feel like this new shield is giving me quite a bit of damage, so I'm pretty happy with that. And in resistance, I actually... What I did was... I picked up a bismuth flask because it's so hard to get enough resistances right now. You know, a lot of my stats have been occupied on my tree, or it's being occupied by tattoos. So I don't have stats, so I'm trying to craft stats onto my gear, and then resistance wise I think I'm just going to use a bismuth. Ooh, 30% movement speed boots, low life roll, resistances. I'm actually thinking stats are more important now. Okay, we got a bunch of maps, which is kind of nice. This thing is not useful. So these boots give me more movement speed. I lose resistances. Do I lose resistances? Oh. I lose a little bit of life. I lose energy shield. Okay, well, we'll think about this later. I'll keep it for now. And then we're gonna go this way. Let's run another map. Let's see, some tier 2s, tier 3s. Let's allocate real quick. And then run it as... I guess Nico. Okay, again, so the strat is you throw out the frost bolts and you just run forward with it. If only these frost bolts would go a little faster. I need some projectile speed. Oh man, he's a lot faster than me though. This is the thing with playing as a party. Like it's fun, it's a lot faster probably. But again, like the progress is based off of like the fastest member or the slowest member sometimes. But it's like there's always one person that's like either way too far ahead or just like too slow to keep up, you know? Like I guess progress is based on whoever's the fastest. Whoever can run the fastest, whoever can clear the fastest. Which is why I think it's actually more fun to play as an aura bot, because then you're actually progress is just based on like one person, and then the other person is just keeping up and then providing auras, and it's like you're both contributing. Right now what's happening is like it might seem like you're doing double DPS because it's two people, but really it's one person carrying and the other person, essentially me, just like trying to keep up and deal damage once I like catch up. So you actually end up with like a lot slower progress when you play in a party with like, as you would expect, like builds that don't synergize well, you know? Okay, you got wrecked just now. I don't know how that happened. My flasks need crafting, man. They need to be automated. Like, I'm tired of hitting my flasks.
This'll do nicely, Exile. Another good find.
Oh my god. He has a lot of damage, but it looks like he has 0 defenses. That's what happens, I guess. I think he rushed the content a little too much. And now, he just doesn't have gear. It is what it is, I guess. Okay, what am I aiming for? I'm going this way. Yeah, we got a Legion over here. Okay, returning projectiles. Hopefully it's doing something. What about this side? Nope. I don't know if I got it, but I tried to cover the whole screen with projectiles. Hopefully it worked. Okay, well, we did get them. We just didn't get many rewards. I think Legion won't be that worth it until I get Vol Ice Nova, in which case we should be able to pop these Legions a lot faster, but at this point in time I have to rely on standard Ice Nova, which doesn't have as much clear as you would like. I mean, still pretty good, but you know, obviously it could be better. Okay. Let's get the boss real quick. Wow, yeah, he has no defenses. But he does a lot of damage. He does a lot. Okay, so we got this. Cards, jewels, catalyst, weapon. Alright. Slowly taking them down. There we go.
Too much
Okay, pretty good. There's another map completed. That's most of it, actually. We can probably leave now. Let's see if we got any good gear here. Nope. No movement speed on those boots, unfortunately. We're looking for life and we're looking for stats, actually. It's kind of weird, but I think that's the direction I'm going for now. I'm gonna try and prioritize stat over resistances, and I'm gonna rely on my bismuth flask to give me resistances, because the bismuth gives me, well, I mean, I'm super maxed out because my friend here is using purity of elements, so we have like a lot of resistances already. And then over here we're just gonna make a dump tab, call it 4 chaos, put some jewels in here. Mine, swords, yeah, that's not very useful. And then, do I want to block anything? Not right now. For now, let's just keep going for the Legion stuff. So we're gonna go this way, and then come down here for... Wait. June? No, probably over the top. Okay. It's definitely not optimized, and I didn't think it through much, but hopefully it's okay. Alright, we're just going through the motions. We're just going through all the maps right now. Actually, what I probably want is for more maps to drop. So, one thing I could also look at is maybe getting one of the map clusters over here. Shaping the mountains. Something like that.
With all the gods dead, I suppose I should turn my full attention
Ooh,
to you.
I want that Vol area though.
Shall see how far you can be pushed.
Yeah, I'm going in there. Because I really want Vol Ice Nova.
When I'm ready and not before.
Maybe I can do some cursing then if he's not gonna do it. So that my occultist passive can trigger. Vol Ice Nova? Vol's Ice Nova? No Vol Ice Nova. I'm gonna need to farm it somehow. It's annoying. Alright, we're getting the pops with the curses. This is good.
Have a good buy.
Okay. I mean, honestly, if you guys haven't played the late game before, you know, like mapping, this is like kind of it, right? You get into this point where it's just everything is almost automatic and you're just like farming like crazy. But the thing is, it's so fun to do. Just because like you really get into a rhythm and it just feels like if I keep saying this, but it feels therapeutic in a way. Because it's just like,
and not fall.
yeah, it's like you get into like the zone basically. You know, it's like, I don't know, if you play sports or whatever. You know, it's like you just get into this rhythm, you get into a zone, it's like you never miss, and it just feels great. And this is like the part that I really like about this game, where it's like sometimes I get real quiet, and that's because I'm like in the ultimate zen, you know? It's just like you're just chilling at this point. You know, you grab a beer and you're just having a good time. Like, this is what PoE is about, man. This part of the game is super fun. And like, this is also where you're really starting to optimize the build, right? You're probably gonna see less upgrades. So if you're somebody who likes to see your character progress really quickly, over time you're gonna get less and less upgrades. In my case, I still have a lot more upgrades to go, and they're cheap upgrades too, so I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, like over time you are gonna see less and less of those. But it's fine, because at the same time it's like your character is getting a lot better. Okay, gotta be careful with this guy. He actually does a lot of damage. Oh, actually, it literally doesn't matter because he got destroyed, huh?
Too much
Actually does
fussing.
not matter. Okay. Mana reservation. That should sell though. Is this good? Crit chance, crit strike chance, crit multi? Maybe. Hold on, who's texting? Okay, we got a Sybil's Lament with, well, it's corrupted with Strength Dex. That's a weird one. That's a pretty cool one. That's a cool ring. Is this an upgrade? It could be. I'm like having so much trouble finding an upgrade. No, it's off by so much. Why is it off by so much? This is crazy. What if I craft spell damage on this thing? Is this still... Man, I can't find an upgrade for my wand. I don't get it. I don't know what's so good about my wand, and I'm so confused. Well, like, I understand why it's good, but... it makes no sense. Okay, this thing probably just a few chaos. 4 chaos is fine. We can try and selling that. Alright, we're gonna just sell this too. Okay, and yeah, let's get the shaping of the mountains. Harbinger could be fun too, actually. Is this thing worth anything? No, 1 chaos. Is this worth anything without corruption? No, it's like nothing. Alright, we have another T2 map. Oh. Interesting. Let's go ahead and activate that. I need some instilling orbs actually as well, because I need to roll my bismuth flask. Right now it activates on right now it activates on when I use a guard skill, which isn't very often. Do I use a guard skill at all? I do. I have steel skin, but it doesn't trigger that often, so oh my god, where's my teammate? I got lost. I'm so slow, man. Why do I feel so slow? Why is he going so fast? How is this possible? Okay, just throw the balls and dish the damage. There we go. Is there any point in clearing more? I guess I could. Okay, I'm just gonna focus on running after him. I think right now he can clear just fine without me. So I'll just chase. Oh my god, I can't keep up. Oh, he's just out? Okay. I guess I will need 15% movement speed boots then. That will be the next priority. Or 30%, I mean. Okay, I can do more maps. This is fine. Tier 2. We can look at tier 3s now. Okay, we're actually blasting through these maps pretty quick then. If this is how we're gonna do it.
You are
Oh,
destined
delirium.
to bring ruin to all you touch.
Wow. Okay, we're actually clearing almost the full delirium. I don't have enough damage for it actually. Never mind.
I need more mana.
Alright. I'm just running ahead. I'm actually getting carried right now from a guy that went on vacation for a week. This is crazy. Is this what happens when someone plays a meta build against someone who plays non-meta? I'm just running. I'm just gonna run. I'm just running ahead. Oh, maybe not. Go, 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 go. He's running, running. Okay. I don't think he can clear this, so I'll help out here. Check out the bow. Check out the siege axe. Maybe this. No, definitely not dagger. And then the crusader plates you don't really care about. So the reason why sometimes you might want to check out body armor, evasion specifically, is if you can get fractured, like these things, when they drop, it means they're fractured. When they have that symbol. And fracture basically means that there's a permanent stat that won't get erased no matter what. So there's like a guaranteed stat. In this case, it's evasion rating and stun and block recovery. If you can get fractured suppression, like a high tier suppression, it's actually worth a lot. Just because suppression is one of those stats that you sort of need on every piece of gear, or like on every character at least. So being able to, you know, guarantee it on one of your pieces means you can focus on other stats like life and resistance and so on, without having to worry about, okay, not only do we need life and resistance, I also need suppression, right? It just gives you a way to minimize the RNG a little bit, when when you're able to fracture like a good stat. So if you sometimes see armor pieces that are fractured, if they're like energy shield, for the most part I don't think they're worth picking up. I could be wrong, but for evasion they're typically pretty good. Wow, these guys are tanky now. What the heck? Okay, this is where I can actually help out with damage, huh?
Need more mana.
There we go. The delirium is starting to make them real tanky.
And I'm ready and not
Oh. What the frig? How do you just randomly die? I don't get it. And then wands fractured are interesting as well because you can get +1 to all spell skill gems. If that's fractured, that's also, it could be pretty good. And then bows, you're basically looking for split arrow. Like dexterity, like that's a who cares stat. Okay, just cast Ice Nova everywhere. I wish I had more cast speed. That would be nice. Alright. What do we have here? We have some Chaos Orbs. We have some Incubators. Oh, this is an interesting belt. Okay, I'll take the 2C. The belt is nice. Everything else is kind of whatever. I'll just take that. And then I will defer the Vol Orb, I guess. And maybe some splinters. Okay, that's it. Do I need this? No. Okay, he wants the belt. I definitely don't want it. The Immortal Flash is actually really good for me right now. Honestly. Taproot, not very interesting. These items. It's tier 6 fractured, kind of low. Opportunistic smite the weak for wand attacks. Not very good. We can try selling it. What about this? Attack speed. Not very interesting either. The rest gets sold. And the stack decks can go here. Okay. We leveled up. Wow. Okay. Let's keep going this way. And then for maps, higher tier map chance. Here's another tier 2. Let's run that. Okay, another delirium. Cool.
Why don't you lay down your weapons and talk it over?
Okay, oh wow, a bunch of 6 sockets. We got the Sprite Beak. Turning on the ritual. Okay. Oh. Going this way. We're going this way now. Okay, let's run the ritual. Man, the return projectile is so good because it just gives you full coverage as it returns, because it goes behind you too. It's so nice. Okay, more ritual. I do like the ritual mechanic. I think it's pretty fun. I feel like maybe there are better mechanics that are more rewarding. Because the thing with ritual is it's so RNG dependent. You know, you could go like 60, 70 maps without getting anything, and all of a sudden you get something really good. So the variance is just so high. Whereas there are other mechanics where maybe you don't get as much per league mechanic. Or you get a little bit more per league mechanic, but like the highest tier item you could possibly get isn't worth as much. But it's still fine. Just because on average, you know, you don't need to run like 70, 80 maps just to like recoup the costs, just to like make that average. You know what I mean? Like with Ritual, if you run 10 maps, you might average to like, I don't know, 3 chaos per map. And then on like the 70th map, all of a sudden you make like 10 divinations. Whereas something like Essences, you know, every map you're making a couple chaos. You know, maybe like you're making 5 or 6 chaos. And like overall you're just averaging, you know, after 5 maps, you're averaging, I don't know, 5 or like, yeah, like after 5 maps you made like 25 chaos, whereas in Ritual you made only like 10 chaos because you're chasing that one big reward. But that one big reward takes a lot of time. It's very rare. I don't know. I don't like those mechanics as much just because I don't play as much, so I can't rely on law of big numbers, you know, law of large numbers. Holy crap, I have so much Ritual tribute though. What is there anything good here? Not really, unfortunately. I'll just take this. Take an essence, call it a day, defer these. There we go. Okay, it looks like he's out of this map as well. He goes through these maps quick. I'm not used to this. Last league I played Aurabot for him. So like I didn't notice how fast we were blasting through these maps, so now that we're doing it, it's like, wow. Okay, I got Delirium Orb, which is kind of nice. You know what? I do appreciate that we're going this fast though, because I think this is helping with my efficiency a lot. I wouldn't be able to afford anything otherwise, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I guess he's making a trade. Oh, I have time to get some water, rest my wrists. It's been 45 minutes. Ah. There are some new maps that I should probably buy. Tier 3, Tier 3, Tier 4, 2 Tier 6s. Okay. That costs a lot of chance orbs, but we have enough. Okay, let's run this. You know what? I'm gonna keep some of these maps around so that I don't need to like dig in my stash every time to run it. So we're gonna be running these 3 maps next. I'll just have to keep that in mind. Alright. This is actually a pretty good map. It's quite linear. Oh, it looks like he's making a sail of some sort. Ooh, Instilling Orb. It's a good one. More maps. That's great. That's actually really good.
And not before.
I'm always happy to get more maps, actually. And like, maps in this league is a little bit weird. Or in PoE, compared to something like D4. I feel like when I was playing D4, it felt like you would always be able to go up in Nightmare Dungeons. Like, it was just so easy to do it. Whereas in maps, early on, it's easy to go up in tiers, but as you progress, it's like harder and harder to sustain like the higher tiered maps. So being able to get, you know, higher, like a big pool of lower tiered maps is pretty important just so you can sustain like the higher stuff, right? Like you gotta run a lot more of the lower stuff in order to sustain the T16s or whatever. Eventually, as you get more points on your Atlas skill tree, it becomes less of a problem, but initially it is quite hard to actually just build up that healthy pool of maps. So I'm always happy to see maps drop. Okay, these guys are still getting knocked back because I'm playing Ancestor League meta. Okay. Ow. There we go. Okay, there's still a lot more map here. Actually, no, 44 monsters remaining. It's pretty much done. Another cells? Okay, I'll take it. Alright. So we got that. I'm looking at legions, right? Legions have increased duration. Additional sergeants. And then where are all the legion nodes? So there's some down there. There's some over here. This one I'm not interested in. This one I'm not that interested in either. Isn't there one over here? Yeah, there's one in the center. Okay, so this one is kind of hard to get to. But I do need to get there eventually. Okay. Maybe I'll start with some Harbinger stuff. No. Let's just stick with Legions. I wanted to play Legions. That was the whole reason why I made this build in the first place. So I don't want to deviate too much. Okay, so let's just run this map. So we're gonna go up, and then we're gonna go over for Legions. And I can do Strongbox later too, so I can go up like this. And then maybe cross into Delve or something? I don't know.
When I'm ready, and not before.
What is this? This is the boss fight already? Oh, this is Mesa. He is running the weirdest Mesa route right now. He went straight through the map. He cut it in through the middle. Okay, well, whatever. Aww. Could have been Headhunter. Leather belt. You never know, man. You cut right through the middle. Okay. Let's just run to keep up. I wish I had something like Tailwind. That would be really good right here. But no. Okay, we got a lot of these. A nice little wand. Hopefully it's something good. Although at this point I'm really just saving currency to buy something like a void battery. I think that's gonna be my wand instead. We're just like going all in on the power charge stacking, so that's probably where my priorities are. Originally the priority was actually getting a 5 or 6 link, but we've got the 6 link now. It doesn't have the colors that I necessarily want, but that's, I guess, the only downside. Okay.
When I'm ready and not before.
Another... Okay, which direction am I going? I'm not doing that. Stream of consciousness. Your maps cannot be modified by fragments. I can take stream of consciousness right now. Just to get a little bit of extra content. +1 to all fire. Oh, this could be good. Hmm. Okay, that's an upgrade and a half. Okay, so I'm taking stream of consciousness next. Consciousness. You know what? Expedition might be fun with this extreme archaeology. I kind of want to do it now. Especially since I'm here already. And this set of nodes is really good. This is just like okay. Alright, let's just run this. What have we unlocked? We've unlocked Fortune Favors the Brave. I don't really want to spend 3 chaos on that though. But that's interesting. We get like good auras from our party member as well. Like he's running a lot of stuff that I would want to run. And I benefit a lot from that. Like I'm getting a lot of defense from him, I think. Too bad he doesn't have like... I want to say like Hatred or Zealotry or something. He's not running those, but... I'm actually thinking if I drop Herald of Ice and put on Zealotry, it might be better? Not sure. Oh my god. Where? Oh, he died. Oh.
I need more mana.
Oh, I died too. Dang, no defenses. A couple fossils here. Okay, just keep going this way. Oh, there's Cassia over there. Let's run Cassia as well. Take her pump. Okay, we'll just start it right here. I actually don't know if I actually need towers, but let's just throw down some stunning towers.
Mycelium! Ugh, new roots! The blight is trying to spread.
Okay. Oh, they're getting blown up. Ooh, we got a blighted map. That's kind of nice.
When I'm ready, and not before.
We got a little unique flask. Well, it's a mana flask, not too useful. And it's nice that I should be able to run another aura. I feel like with all this mana regen, I could probably reserve a little bit more. Like, look at the way my mana regens. It doesn't really tick down anymore. Alright, that's another map down. I'm out. So these lower tier maps, I'm just gonna run them real quick. Like how he's doing. I think that's actually the best way to go about it. Oops. Oh, I've never done Bone Crypt either. What the heck? Let's run... These two will be run next. 15% move speed. Not very interesting, is it? This is kind of interesting. Life, double resistance, no stats. Ah. Okay. Okay, this is definitely one of those maps where you just kill the boss and get out. Because it's straight up a T1 map. So any maps that drop is probably only tier 2. Yeah. I mean, potentially I could get a tier 2 map that I've never run before. Estuary, I've run that before.
I need more mana.
Okay. Got the harvest mechanic over here. He has an interesting build. I think he's playing Frostblink Fire Trap. And what's nice about it is it has crazy clear because you just Frostblink from one place to another. But I think what it's missing is a little bit of single target damage because he's not throwing the fire traps. I think if you play this build, you probably need to use the fire traps on the rares, unless you just get a lot more damage. So probably what's happening right now, from what I'm observing, is like he's killing the smaller packs like these, and then rares get left behind. You probably leave behind quite a bit of loot when you do that. He has a lot of AoE though. That's kind of interesting. Look how much AoE his Frostblink has. That's kind of nuts. Okay. Oh my god, his Frostblink damage though is insane. Look at that. Yeah, again, against like uniques that are a little tankier, you know, the Frostblink is not enough, but he goes so fast that you can't really tell. Kind of interesting build. It's really cool. I think that's a subtractum build, right? I'm pretty sure he's following that build guide. It looks really fun, actually. Rogue Exile. Okay, let me just finish this harvest real quick then.
This way, Exile.
Going for the yellow seeds. I find that the occult is actually really good at doing harvest just because of the pops. It helps so much with the clear. Let's do this one. Okay. Over here, we're gonna do this one. Alright, just dishing the damage. Dishing the damage. I don't know who's dishing the damage, but somebody is, and it's looking great. Okay, harvest complete. Did I complete this map? I don't think so, actually. I think over there's the boss room. I missed it. Okay, keep going. How's Alan doing? It's level 88? Holy cow. Okay. Alright, map complete. So this is... Okay, I already got Stream of Consciousness, so now we're going this way for Legions. And I guess I will take a look... I guess we're gonna try this giant expedition node. That would be pretty fun. Okay, these maps I have. The Anders Clasp. Okay, Prismatic Eclipse. Yeah, that's not good enough. I think my wand, what's so good about it is it has basically almost 100% spell damage and flat spell damage and cast speed. It just has a lot. Crit multi. Okay, residence. What's the residence map? Is this like Dominus? I think it is, right?
Not
We're actually clearing these maps really fast though. These are low tier maps though, if you think about it. This is like a tier 3. Basically our character, our level 80 character can easily handle level 70 maps. Like that shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. But it still feels good, doesn't it? Just like looking at the damage and the clear. Especially with the occultist mods. You run into a pack, curse them, hit them once or twice, the whole thing goes. That is satisfying. Ooh, more sanctums. Oh. Let me drop a portal for him. I don't know if he got it there in time. Oh man. What would be really nice is to get a curse on hit ring, actually. So I don't need to manually cast this curse. But then... I don't know. I really like the support gem that it comes with, though. The... what is this? Hex Bloom? It basically just allows you to, like, transfer curses, and it just... it's so strong, actually. It's like such a nice quality of life support gem. But I guess if you had something like Curse on Hit, you really wouldn't need it. So I don't know. My cast speed is so slow though. You know what would help actually? It would help if I had some frenzy charges. That's what would help. But in order to get frenzy charges, you need Relikesh's Impatience. And that thing is like 3 or 4 divs, and I just cannot afford it. Unfortunately. So again, we're gonna have to wait a little bit until I get all the gear necessary for this build to really come online. Right now, it works, but it's just really clunky. Okay, I mean, it's been an hour and a little bit. I'm having a good time. It's already almost 11, but I'm gonna call it right here. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, as always, you can leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.